next guest is a member of the legendary rock band Kiss. He's also the author of this book right here, Kiss and Makeup, and he has, of course, promoting the Kiss box set, which is in stores right now and looks like a weapon. Please welcome Gene Simmons. I actually wish that you would come out to the West Wing theme. I think that would have been hilarious. Can we have him see? Can we see? I want to see Gene Simmons come out to the West Wing theme. Let's see that again. A more stately Gene Simmons. So much to talk about.
Yeah, so little time.
So little time.
That's a nice-looking book.
Isn't it nice?
Wow. New York Times bestseller, I hear.
You whore.
I thought...
That's all I can say. We'll
you...
get to the book in a minute, but first, let's give the people what they want, the famous Gene Simmons tongue.
No.
You ready? You just ruined the West Wing theme forever.
Hi, Max. You know, honestly,
yes.
No joke, that's a great band.
That's the greatest band in late night.
Thank you, dude.
Let me, because we have limited time and there's so much to talk about, let me ask you quickly, first of all, you wore the makeup. Then there was a period in the 80s when you didn't wear the makeup.
Right.
Then you started wearing the makeup again.
Right.
Was there ever a transitional period where you wore half makeup? Did that never happen? You never thought about it? Would you ever think about that?
Pay me.
Okay, I'll pay you. Do your kids understand? Do you have... I have so many questions to get to. Do your children... You have kids. Do
I
they
have two
know...
that I know of, yeah.
Oh. What a wonderful line for the ladies.
No, I mean, it's true. I mean...
You have two kids, you said. Do your kids know what you do? Do they...
yeah. My boy is now 13 years old. My daughter's about 9, going on 10. And, of course, on the day in school when everybody said, what does your mom and dad do for a living, and so on and so forth, they came in as little dentists and little hairdressers and so on. And my kid came in with a 6-foot poster, which he sort of unrolled. And there I am, drooling blood and spitting fire. And he said, that's my dad.
But I bet he's proud, though.
Oh, yeah. We've got Kiss comic books, Kiss cell phones, Kiss everything. You know, like all the cool stuff that kids have. So if you're going to go home, never leave home without it, babe.
Well, can we
because the Kiss Visa card is right there. You can have it. Yeah. Hey, God, I'm looking good, too. Look at that.
Is there nothing you won't do? You've really got a Kiss cell phone?
Oh,
is
yeah.
it like any other cell phone, but it just has the little members of the band on it?
Well, the difference is you have to buy it, and then I get paid.
Nice pitch you've got there for the product.
Well, I think you've got something.
That makes me want to have one. You brought something backstage, which I find hard to believe. I understand it's backstage right now. We're going to wheel this out.
Good idea.
All right, let's take a... This is actually for sale. It's a Kiss coffin.
You got to see the top. It's really cool. Can we see the back? Oh, no, the back's the same as the front. By the way, this is available at kissonline.com or at your local funeral house. And by the way, if you're watching, this is a real one, and if you're watching the ball game, you don't have to wait to die for me to get a buck, really. You can actually reach in there and grab a cold one, because it's actually a cooler. You know, by the way, tomorrow, even as we sit here...
What made you decide that the world needed a Kiss coffin? I mean, what made you think, I've got it, Kiss coffin? Are there people that want a Kiss coffin? Seriously?
Yes, actually, seriously.
Has anyone bought? Has one been sold?
Thousands.
Not true.
Sports.
You lie.
You know what? You know what? Get online. There's White Light Casket Company. They produce it for us. Sports bars.
Well, I know it's being sold, but has anyone bought one? Has there been one?
Tons, literally. They're in sports bars. You know, guys want to, you know, they're watching the ball game and everything.
Oh, it's a cooler, but there's no one who wants to go into the hereafter,
there.
right? But no one really wants to go into the hereafter in a Kiss coffin.
Why not?
It's that logic. I can't argue with that logic. Why not? All right, this blew my mind. This is really available. You're selling these. People, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Kiss checkbook.
Now that's
right
what
here.
I'm talking about. Yeah. By the way, just make it up.
If I wrote someone a check on a Kiss checkbook and tried to buy something like over $1,000, don't you think I'd get some? But wouldn't I be in danger that people think it would be gag? It's like that money that has the moose on it, President Moose.
No. This is currency recognized around the world. If it says Kiss on it, don't worry, it's legit. By the way, just make it out to Gene Simmons. Oh, but I have to say, I gotta say,
it's like working with an animal. Don't get too close.
I have to thank everybody, you know, from my heart. I was born in Israel, which you'll find out when you buy Kiss and makeup. I'm going to be at the Virgin Megastore tomorrow at 6 p.m. in Times Square. Come and see me. But the most important thing is thank you all. Thank you so much for making Kiss the #1 American group gold record winners of all time. Our box set just went gold. We're now beat every other American band. Thank you so much. I love you.
Well, I thank you for being here, Gene. There's 2 things at the bottom I'm supposed to plug, but you just did that for me.
I did.
I actually think you did it 12 times during the segment. All right, that's our infomercial for the evening. Gene Simmons, everybody. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Late Night with Conan O'Brien.
Why?
Why? Party!
Oh, my God!
Let's leave it alone.
Late Night with Conan O'Brien. TV to keep you up.
Weekdays, wise up when you wake up with the #1 business news network. Live from the NASDAQ market site, Wake Up Call. Weekdays 6 to 8 a.m. on CNBC.
All during the Olympics, Jay's got special shows with the hottest celebs. Olympic reports from Dave Chappelle and Ross the Intern and this guy. Olympics Tonight, part of NBC's late night coverage. At the Winter Olympics, the hunt for precious metals is on. And this time, America's got what it takes. Like Hannah Hardaway, who may be the first to strike it rich. Bodie Miller, the hottest guy on skis. Defending gold medal freestyler Johnny Mosley. And quadruple medal threat Apollo Ono. Then every night, they'll be joined by America's gold medal bands like Nelly Furtado, Creed, and the Dave Matthews Band. Feel the rush, starting Friday only on the networks of NBC.
Be careful about passing prejudice onto your kids. Even jokes teach hate.
Why do we leave? Why do we keep coming back? Why do we seek adventure yet long to return? Why do we look forward to reunions when we couldn't wait to get out of school? Why do we want to be alone sometimes, but never lonely? Why do we say there's no place like home? And why can't we always stay there? Why do we travel to distant places and look for familiar faces? Why can't we stay connected, yet be free? Can't we have both? Now we can with M-Life, where we will be connected in new and better ways to the people and things we care about. Welcome to M-Life from AT&T Wireless.
Right now at the Room Store, it's our biggest ever February furniture sale going on now with tremendous savings. We've got living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, bedding, recliners, even leather. All at incredible Room Store low prices during our February furniture sale. Plus at the Room Store, you get no money down, not even the sales tax, no interest, and no payment until April 2003. Leave your cash, your checkbook, your credit card at home. You won't need them. So don't miss it. The February furniture sale going on now at Texas' original Room Package Store.
The Room Store.
Save now on your favorite flavors of frozen yogurt at Brahms. Choose Brahms regular frozen yogurt, diet frozen yogurt, or fat-free frozen yogurt. Get 2 half-gallons for just $7. With savings like this, you'll want to pick up several of your favorite flavors. And while you're at Brahms, take advantage of our Bag of Burgers special. 5 juicy Brahms 6-pound hamburgers prepared with lettuce, tomato, onions, and pickles. Just $4.55. Great values right now at your neighborhood Brahms ice cream and dairy stores.
Double your down payment and double your trade-in at Trophy Nissan. Hey, folks, I'm Tom Park. That's right. Through this Saturday, it's the double-double. And if you have a tax refund, bring it in. We'll double that on a great selection of pre-owned vehicles, like this 2000 Lincoln LS, or how about a 99 Honda Accord EX? No matter what you're looking for, it's sale priced. How about a 98 Volvo S70 or a 99 Mercury Cougar with the V6? These are typical examples of we double your down payment, double your trade-in, and your tax refund. Only at Trophy Nissan.
Trophy Nissan.
Everybody, that is our show. Do want to thank all my guests. Pitchman extraordinaire, Gene Simmons. Thank you for being here, sir. Our thanks to the lovely Rebecca Romaine Stamos. Always nice to have her here. Hope you left her alone. Big thanks to Dule Hill for stopping by. And, of course, the best West Wing band in the business, Max Weinberg and the Max Weinberg 7. Stay tuned for last call with Carson Day. Good night, bye-bye.
Oh, my goodness, now, look. Is he being treated like the other detainees, shackled, hooded, and what have you? Oh. If they don't surrender, they're going to be killed. I've also been in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, in a hurricane, and that is not a nice thing. Who's we? Well, I noticed that in Mazar, the way they finally got the dead enders to come out was by flooding the tunnel.